Hi Virgo, one second, I need to turn my light on. Okay, here we go. So this is your love reading, and it's going to be an intimate messages from your person reading. So that's what we are going to be looking into. That's what we're going to be seeing, and yeah, I've got all of the cards right here. So we've got the Divine Love Messages Oracle deck, which we're going to be using, as well as the Eternal Messages as well. We're going to do like a little sandwich and figure out what is coming through, and also the information as well. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. You can always check out your other sign readings to gather more information as my pen goes rolling. For the month. And also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, they're done within 24 to 48 hours. Everything is listed down below. You can shop private readings on my website. They're done again within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is also on my website there are intention manifesting items for different areas of your life, and there's a lot of people have seen results of them, and there's things like intention pouches, which you can put under your pillow, your wallet, or your purse. There's intention cards, which are completely hand embroidered. So, for example, this is the twin flame one, this is the heart chakra one. There's so many different ones on there, and you put these under your pillow, your wallet, or in your purse, and they manifest your intentions. We also have beaded tassels, there's necklaces, there's beaded bracelets, crystal necklaces, anklets, pom-poms. There's just so many items on there. Crystals, charms, pendulums, etc. So do check that out if you're interested. Everything's on my website and also listed down below. So it's shopmoonlightguidance.com. Okay, let's begin, Virgo, and see intimate love messages from your person. Let's get started in here. I have inner childhood wounds. I'm going to do that. There we go. Don't think because we don't talk I don't want you, because I do. So there could be some like space, distance, separation, where the two of you don't really have very much communication. Some of you have no communication, so pretty significant right there. I keep a close eye on your social media, and I have a lot of gratitude for you. So there's a sense here of them feeling, and very much so saying, it's not you, it's me. That is basically what they're trying to say. They have inner childhood wounds. I think, the way that they were treated in their child and the things that they saw in their childhood have really affected them a lot as they've grown older. And a lot of this is stuff that they're at least realizing, right? They realize they have inner childhood wounds. They're not running away from it completely. They know that, yeah, I do have them and I do need to work through these things, but it's not your fault, right? So essentially, Virgo, they're telling you, it's not your fault. It's me. And just because we don't talk doesn't mean I don't want to, but circumstances are sort of making it that way. Also, so they have a lot of gratitude for you, so they're feeling very grateful that you have ever entered their life, because you really have brought so much wisdom and so much kindness and care and support, stuff that they have not really felt as a child. They're starting to realize that their inner child really likes how you are, right? And starting to see you as more of like a safe person also in that regard. And of course, they're keeping a close eye on your social media, as we see. So let's go to Divine Love Messages. Oh, so many cards just came out. I'm going to reshuffle those. There we go. Okay. One more. Okay. Right, so we've got, let's enjoy our happiness. Don't ignore me on purpose. This attitude is not helping. It's interesting. I think that, they have inner childhood wounds, but they also do project. Keep that in mind. Projection is essentially where what you're feeling inside, you reflect back onto the other person and kind of make it seem like that's what they're doing, but it's actually what you're doing. It's a very, very common thing. Projection happens a lot with well, all sorts of people, but specifically also people that have childhood wounds, because of the way that they have been treated, they then end up treating others. So it's kind of like it goes back around, but it's also projection in itself. So I think that they're projecting here. It's almost like they are doing this to you, but actually they're projecting it back to you, which is how they've been treated in their childhood. I feel like they've been sort of ignored in their childhood and not thought to be so important, like, you know, whoever was caring for them has just kind of, you know, made them feel very invisible or unimportant as a child. And essentially this, as someone, you know, who's older, is kind of projecting back onto you, which I think is very, very interesting there. Then we have here, don't leave, please. I know my actions disappointed you. I'm ready to make amend. So they want to change. They know that this is them, not you. And essentially, they do want things to be better. They want to feel lighter, brighter, happier, right? That's definitely coming through. And then we've got here, together we are stronger. See how they are a little bit hot and cold, like within themselves, in that sense as well. Like a lot of that is their own personal, like, hot and cold energy, and it's one of the things we are definitely seeing here, you know. Let's keep going. Okay, back to the eternal messages. So June is a month, right, where they really want to tell you that it's not you, it's me. Okay, and they're thinking about a future. Like we see, together we are stronger. I thought about having a family with you. That just goes to show here that they know that their future would be so much better with you than anyone else. And that sometimes they go down the wrong path, the wrong direction, doesn't suit them, doesn't make them feel good. No, it just does not do that. And essentially the other thing as well that we see here as well is that they have a fear of abandonment, which we definitely pick up here, like, don't leave me, please. I know my actions disappointed you. I'm ready to make amend. But at the same time, you know, it's sort of confusing to you because you're like, huh? You know, it's like 1 second there's distance and space and there's not really much happening, and the next second they want to work things out, and it's just, it can get very confusing. June has retrogrades, so keep that in mind. There's a Jupiter retrograde, there's a Neptune retrograde. You know, there's a lot happening in the month of June. And what I would specifically say, and what I do think is the most important thing, is that you take care of your energy and you put yourself first. There's a summer solstice happening on the 21st of June where the sun goes into Cancer. This is going to be really the time where they are going to be much more progressive in their heart and their mind, right? Where their heart and their mind is going to be much more aligned, where they're going to understand, like, okay, maybe I should do this instead of this. And then Mercury goes direct, so then it's no longer in retrograde. This means that choices become much more obvious to them, right? What they feel like they want to do is much, much better. The 21st and before, okay, so the 1st to the 21st, there can just be some, you know, sense of distance and space and things like that, where you're just confused, you know? But essentially, it's really that summer solstice that starts to bring light to things. Then we have here, I'm not blind to the signs, I do see them. So they do see the signs, they know that you're a great person, they are not blind to that, just want to say that, you know, they definitely do know. And then you got, I thought about surprising you with a date, so they've thought about it, okay? And in June, they will think about it, so keep in mind thinking. And then it says here, the thought of explaining myself and apologizing scares me. I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. So they know full well that they have caused pain, that they have done things that are not nice towards you, but the thought of apologizing scares them. Have you noticed how the thought of apologizing is more so to do with the fact that they would find it hard rather than them knowing that that's the right thing to do, right? So keep that in mind, is that they still have these inner childhood wounds. Rejection, abandonment, the fear of it is really, really hard for them to digest. So the thought of explaining themselves to you really scares them. not them knowing that perhaps that's the right thing to do, you know? So keep that in mind. But you've got here some really interesting energies where they essentially don't want you to let go, Virgo. So they're in a thought process throughout June from what we can see. So if this reading really helped you, of course, if it resonated, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on my website as well. And do take care, everyone.